And we'll do it here. Let's get this before I get started. And give me a second. And excuse me. Ooh. Hey everyone, finally ready. So I'm building a Sluban Blackhawk chopper. clears it. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm finally getting around to building my Black Hawk chopper. Another military set I've been looking forward to building. Hang on a second. If I do this, this. Here. And we're just going to make sure everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Sorry about that. As I was saying, yeah, I was excited to get this. Finally getting around to building it. I'll leave these pieces for now, the caramel color ones. Come on out. Ooh, nice big pieces. Oh, there's a variation on the slide rail. Come say hi when you join the room. And I'll try and say hi back when I catch it. Not my first Sluban set, but I think it's probably my first Sluban military set. I could be wrong. You guys can check out my Snaps archives. Squeak, squeak. Oh, interesting bricks. Very interesting. Keep some of them together. Got some more of these trams. Let's save them for later. See how many pop up. Whoa, weird piece. Very weird. Keep some bricks together. I guess you guys can't see this too well right now. Not sure how far behind you guys are. Hey Maniac, how you doing? Yep, the sorting begins. I wasn't. Oh, weird brick. Definitely these guys do things a little differently. It's still pretty clearly Lego compatible, but they've got some unique bricks. Not saying something considering how many Chinese brick companies I build. How's the audio out there, Maniac? Yeah, very weird hinge. That is something. I like it. I really like it. I think Lego should be making one that looks like that. Actually, yeah, that audio should be fine. I'm seeing greens across the board. A lot of big pieces. I'm hoping it doesn't mean it's going to be too quick a build. Awesome, thank you. Good to know. Good to know my audio is working. I got double-sided. Double-sided. I like that. With the studs. Very handy. Some weird slope pieces. No AC. I'm running fans only. Okay, that's weird. So that's a 1x1, but it's 2 plates high. Not building at 5 a.m. God, I hope not. This is not a big set. This is only 439 pieces, so I'm hoping not. Don't know how many of those 5 a.m. builds I can handle. My lower back was killing me. And I wouldn't have done that before the streaming days. I would have just taken my breaks and then, you know, stopped and started and continued on the next day, hence the sorting trays. But there's no reason. I don't have to. Even though I want the recordings, I mean, there's nothing says that I can't have 2 recordings or 3 recordings. Doesn't really make my editing life any harder. I pretty much feed it to software that's going to compress everything automatically. Oh. Got some blacks. I think I'll definitely be compressing these trays. I still got 3 bags. I haven't even touched these caramel colored pieces yet. Oh, you telling me? I know. I mean, I watched literally. I was looking. This is my window, and I watched the clouds clear, and I saw rainbow colors in the sky. It was quite beautiful. And I saw the sun slowly. It's like, oh, it was bad. 7.5 hours that last one. Great build though. That tank, that is top 5 builds ever. All bricks, as far as I'm concerned. And I can say that after having built the UCS Falcon and a bunch of other stuff. It was a great build, great result. It's a shame that it was crap as a tank. Like moving it around, like it's definitely not a toy. Beautiful display piece. But yeah, not a toy. Nope. Wow, there's a unique one. 8x5. Something I don't recall seeing before. I could be wrong, but yeah, 8x5. I guess these are some garbagey little wheels. Well, they do feel kind of cheesy or cheap. I actually shared this stream to a bunch of non-LEGO groups. Oh, there's a print on these studs. M38. Which goes to show you that if this company wanted to, with the quality of that imprint on that stud, they could totally replicate it. See, some of the companies cannot do that mark with that quality on the stud head. These guys could. They absolutely could, and they probably do rip off LEGO other stuff. This is not. But they definitely are capable from what I just saw. I'm going to put those in here for now. Trying to reduce how many bins this is going to take up. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'll put the red there for now. Still got 2 bags. Not a good sign. I'll be compressing for sure. Well, I won't be hearing the birds no matter what time because I close that door and all I got's a fan in the background. If I open the door and turn off the fan, more bugs bother me. They're drawn to all this light. Something else I'll have to work on. I've already killed like 3 flies and mosquitoes since I turned these lights on. Let's see. Gotta get more of these together. Let's see. Well, if I do that, let's get another tray out. I can always condense after. So there we go. So what was that photo you showed me earlier with the kids? What were you guys up to? I was half distracted because I was talking with my wife earlier when you showed me that. Alright, a couple more with the studs. Gray, 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 gray. Yeah, I definitely gotta figure out something else here. Okay, that's a weird brick. Starts out as a 2x2 brick, goes up by another 1x2. It's got a slide rail groove, staircase. Very weird. Very weird. Oh, stay where you're supposed to. Yeah, it should be the final bag. Interesting door pieces, some sort of sliding door. Cool. I look forward to seeing how that works. Another big, big brick. And some of these. Kids had it strewn across the table, didn't want any part in the instructions, just building the whole thing. You know what? And that's the best. That is the best. Leave the instructions for the big kids. Let the little ones enjoy it the way they see fit. Too many parents get tied up in... I mean, I still think they should always try and build the set. Because if nothing else, it'll teach them something. But let them enjoy it. Okay, that's looking pretty good. But now I need yet another for the caramel colored. Alright, we're at 5 trays. I'll take that one out. That's all the big stuff there. I'm going to take it up more for that. Oh, here we go with another weird hinge. Here's hoping this has been assembled properly. Given before today, I've never seen this particular style of non-Lego hinge. And here's hoping it's all here, because most of these colors are kind of unique and not something I have. Bricks. I'll put the bricks in there. Slope, 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 slope. We're already at 5 trays. There's too much going on. Too much going on. So let's compress. Compress. Three, 4, 5. That should be there anyway. Put on one of those. Should probably put all the 2s together. Don't have a lot of tiles, so we'll put those together. And bricks, those together. Bricks, bricks. Too many trays, yeah. My one of my biggest, I think I had 12 or 16 trays, and I think that's when I rebuilt the Death Star, which was half complete when we tore it down out of frustration. And so I started doing all the cups, started sorting it, said screw it, took all the bags, and that was a nightmare. That was a nightmare. A fun nightmare. But it's like now I gotta scramble to figure out how I'm gonna make this still work, because I don't have my trays beside me like I usually do. I don't feel like pulling them out. First world problems. I saw a stud somewhere. Where am I going to put it? There. Weird little parts look like gas caps. I'll have to be careful because I know I can't replace them. Boish. Oh, see, there's one. Almost got away from me. And I guess these odds and ends I will need to keep together. One tray, one spot. Oh, geez, I thought I was done. I was thinking of one more stupid bag. I can't win. Oh my god. And stickers, horrible stickers. What am I going to do? Oh. And look what I just did. Buried. Alright, let's see what's in here. Yeah, mine's now in a nice Rubbermaid somewhere. Some very big zip blocks. And I suspect soon I'm going to put my Falcon, into one soon. Trying to make room for some other stuff. Alright, 1, 2, 6. Is there 6 of these blades? Hope so. Hope they're straight. Very hard to straighten these pieces if they're not straight. Well, they're not perfect. Not bad. Not bad. So it looks like we're on a 30-second delay when I'm watching what's going on YouTube compared to what's in my hands. Oh my goodness, look at all the big, look at the guns. Look at the machine gun. I mean, yeah, it's got a little stud for the Lego guy, but come on. That's ridiculously huge. Huge weapons. Oh. And the most unique looking figures. Oh my goodness. That is so weird. Let's see, they got the figures first here. Figures first. Well, the gray guy looks like he's the easiest. Totally rounded body and... Oh, hey, there's something Lego doesn't do. Look at that, swivel joint. That is different. Oh, no. With tilting heads? Oh, these guys are next gen. Rounded bodies. Oh, tilted heads. Like real dolls, pretty much. Action figures. Looks like they all got the same color hands, and I wonder if they're jointed hands. Oh, look at that. There is some degree, very weird, some degree of swivel. That is interesting. I will showcase these figures in my final review video. These are neat. They don't bend this way. Okay, so it'd be very easy to break their arms if I'm not careful. It's funny how these different companies have made these variations on these figures. Oh man, it looks like ass. They make a cool looking figure, and then they make a wretched looking helmet. Wretched might be bad. Okay, that is something else. Well, you wouldn't confuse that with the Lego figure, but it does have stud holes in the back, so you could potentially stick it to something. It does stick. It would fit. It'll fit anywhere a Lego figure will. Just better proportioned. Less robotic looking. Now, there's no prints on any of these, so I really can't go too far wrong. But I've got what looks like this is a bomb vest, and they do have different faces. No, no. I guess this one with a smirk. So each one has its own personality. Oh, wow, that's stiff. But yeah, posable head. Posable head. The hands, to me, are a little weird because I haven't quite figured out which way they should be going. They have good click. But yeah, I haven't quite figured them out. They got a lot of personality, though. Shape of the head's different, too. These helmets all the same. They look like it. Alright, looks good with the helmet. No issue there. So I really can't screw this up now since these two are basically identical. We'll put some hands in them. Alright, vote time. Who thinks I should go to New Brunswick and who thinks I should go to Florida? By the way, these don't have to be mutually exclusive ideas, but right now we're considering two different vacations. Now the benefit of Florida is got Legoland and alligators that can eat me alive. Wouldn't it be funny? They eat me and all they find afterwards is the Lego figures that were in my pocket or something. I have no idea if you're hearing the fan of the computer or the fan in my living room. Usually I think you hear the fan from the computer. Oh, that's weird. So the head post connects to... That is so weird. Lots of personality, though. Alright, we got a bunch of figures. Florida would be more fun, you think so? I'll have to give it some real thought. So, what do we got here? to one of those. I still haven't quite figured out this layout, what's going to work. Oh, that light. That gives me a little more room, I think. Parts there. I'm digging my new Blue Jay hat. Oh, it's a Father's Day present. Florida will be more fun. Won't have to deal with any Scotians. People in New Brunswick are great. Always have a good time down there. Alright, so they have me doing? It's always weird when they have you just piece them all together. Oh boy, they really just jump right into bam, 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 bam with the parts. They're going to be 3, and they say it's 4. But it would be 4 if I put the other part on that they want. 1/6, wherever that is. And 8. Fill like those. Now I gotta find 1/2s. That's just passing through. Never watched it. Never heard of it. Any good? Hilarious. So what are they about? I've got no idea. Three. Where's the caramel colored stuff? 2 of those. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Big boy. 12. A couple of newfies trying to get to Alberta to work in the oil patch, and they make it as far as Toronto. I don't know, that sounds pretty typical, actually, of the newfie experience. Alright, so let's see. What's the fit like? Ooh! Oh boy. Well, okay, this is going to be a finger crusher. Not bad so far. I've had Sluban sets before. I know I did the Pacific Rim robots. I think as far as Toronto. And you say it's a good show, huh? Well, I will need to make some time and try and make it work. Ooh. Something. Oh, I put it on wrong. Alright, first mistake. 1040. That was almost my second. This thing looks like it might be huge, which I guess is good. Do you like big? Daughter dearest. I said, daughter dearest, please get your father some water. What was that? You're not going to Newfoundland? You're not going to London? You're on streaming, so be polite. Water, bottled water is fine. It wouldn't suck if you made some emergency juice, but I don't know if there is any. No? Well, actually, there's iced tea.
Yeah, there's iced tea.
Okay, so you can make some.
Yeah. Tell Mr. Kai that honks are always laying there menacingly.
Menacingly. I tell you, he wanted to eat my eyes. Your cat wanted to eat my eyes. When I was sleeping, he licked my nose.
The cat almost ate my eyes. Story time.
Listen, he was licking my nose. That means he's tasting me. That's a scientific fact. One of the guys from Letterkenny is on that show. It's 3 years ago. So how am I going to find them? I'm going to find this on YouTube. Oh yeah, you said that. It's on YouTube. Pay attention, Rick. Pay attention. Excuse me. Alright, I'm seeing what could be one of my first problems. Oh, no, they're here. Now all the grays are together. Big brick, big brick, big brick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12. Should be 12. 6. Should be 2 of those. And 1 of those. Three of them by 6s. And 2 of the caramel colored ones there. I got food poisoning today from some borderline sushi. That was fun. The sushi was great. I was enjoying it. Had a great meal. 30 minutes later, the horrible events started happening. It was not good. Actually, it was more than not good. It was scary. Exactly where is this going to go? Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that? That seems weird. Oh, maybe not as weird as I thought. Ooh, boy, I'm not liking the bow in this thing so far. Not the strongest of builds. Yeah, pour me.
What?
They gonna pour me any?
I gave you water.
I know, but I still eat better. But I still eat better. Thank you, lovely daughter. That right there improved that part of the build a lot. Still bows slightly. Hopefully it straightens out as we build more.
So there you go.
Thank you.
That only first thing that haunts the
That's 100% better than 100% better than warm water. All right. Doing something I haven't done before. Wearing my Bullet Club shirt online. Don't mind the crazy sound of my family in the background. Do not be afraid. Mm-hmm. Okay, where are you? Two of those. Yeah, tiles. Hopefully that's 1x6s. It feels straighter. I don't know if that sounds weird or not. Alright. So we're going there. I actually gotta watch that letter, Kenny. Everyone's been telling me about it forever. Before I start spinning off to other things. Although, when you're talking about it's on YouTube, which means I don't have to get Crave TV. Since I don't know how I'm going to see Letterkenny without it. I didn't get a gray 1x2. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 being in that position. Oh, this right now feels like a chopper that I would have built as a kid or even now. Using bricks as opposed to maybe smarter things like Technic pieces. See? I mean, just going with the big ass bricks. It seems pretty clear, and these are the slide doors I'm building now. Been a while since the world seemed clean shaven. Too hot and too humid. Had to do it. It had to be done. Had to be done. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Okay, so how many of those? 2 of those. 2 of those. Bunch of these weird joystick assemblies. Hooray, hooray. Come on, the bent bricks. Where are you? Everything's twos in this build. Two of this, two of that, two of this, two of that. And look at what they do. I mean, they're compatible, but they definitely went with different molds. It's not like they just stamped out Lego stuff. Getting to the same point their own way. Which is probably why Sluban is still one of the biggest non-Lego companies out there. They pump out a lot of product and a lot of bricks, and are very popular on the other side of the planet. Kind of like their joysticks too. It's a multi-directional. See, there's definitely improvements that Lego could be doing, because I've seen other guys do it and yet maintain compatibility, you know. Nothing wrong with that part. That's a great part. Clutch is good so far. Nothing's falling apart after I'm assembling it, so that's good. I can see that this is going to be a heavy build just by the way the plates are being layered and some of the big pieces are being layered. I'm not sure which way is best for us, so. I'm guessing. Looks right to me. Clutch is really good right now. Everything. I don't know if I call it the Lego click, but it's satisfactory. It's good. I mean, it's pretty good. Oh my goodness. This caramel color though, I don't know. It feels weird. Alright, so we got the reversing. Ooh. First parts I'm having problems with. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Goes on good there. And that goes good there. Could be nothing. Could be nothing. Okay, one of those. And 1x2 flat tile. If I can find a 1x2 flat tile. There we go. The clutch there is okay. I would not call that great. Hopefully that's not going to be structural and have to support a lot of weight, because that's not the greatest. I do have stickers, but nothing to put on as of yet. They look like they're clear plastic. Alrighty. It's so weird that they consider these two separate parts. They're clearly the same part, but in the instructions they go, you need a left and you need a right. And that's why they look at it. They're the same part. That's funny. That is funny. Okay, I need this caramel part. And I need one of these 1x3s. 1x3s, 2x3s, duh. I need one of those. And looking again for dark gray. And again, I forget that they're right under me. They are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of 10. I need one of those. 2x8. That's a 6. And 2 of these. And one of those. Need the other side. Should have known. 2x2. Which did have its own slot. I'm pretty sure. Not that one. Right here, just one of those. A caramel. Yep. And a regular. Another regular. Presumably that's between the joysticks. I did not do something right. I missed a step completely. So I'm going to need one of those. And one of those. One, 2, 3, 4. Good thing I caught it. I don't think I would get far anyway. Come on. Oh, there's the chair. And a caramel 1x8. So it's going to go there. It's going to go there. Two chairs. Two chairs. Oh, I don't like the chairs. They're different than Lego. Oh, look at that. Room and the chopper side by side. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? I have messed up something. Okay, well, I've already done that one, so I'm going to leave it there for now. Because that's done, that's done, that's done, the seats are done, and I've done the rear piece. Now if I do this, oh boy. Okay, This is officially a big chopper. One of those on there, one of those on there. Now where do I fit them on so they don't look wrong? Like this. No, don't leave me. This. Oh, what are we doing here? Like that. Oh, and I'm still missing. Still missing. So if I do that. Oh, I'm not a fan of that. That is a convoluted. That is so weird. So unnecessary. That seems so unnecessary to build that like that. And I did not need these yet. So that can go there, that can go there. Caramel. Let's see. So, 2 of those. 2 of those and 10. I need one of those bricks. Need 2 of these bricks with clips. 2 of those. 1 of these. And caramel. 1 of those. 2 of these 1x2s. I need 10 1x2. And a caramel. How many of these reversing pieces? 2 more of these. No extras. Nope, nope, nope. So we have this. A couple of these going on. Got that. Oh, where's that weird staircasing brick? My new favorite brick. Where'd it go? It'd be funny if I lost the most unique brick in the box. And I got it backwards. Alright. Put the 2 clips on there. Okay, what did I not include in here? Properly. Okay, that's weird. They're not even round. They look like they got little flowery, trans-clear flowery thing. And I did it again. Wrong studs. And then cream. I'm back, just over 24 hours, and that paint is still a little tacky. I think it'll take a few days to cure. What's the humidity like where you are? If it's too humid, it's going to be a while before it cures. Number one rule of painting. Remember when we did my daughter's room? Putting regular paint on oil, that was mistake number one. And then the humidity was crazy high, that was mistake number two. I was just thinking about paint today, looking at her room, and mistakes we made 10 years ago. But we learned a lot. I'm liking those joysticks. Boy, this guy's going to be big. This is not going to be a small chopper. Wider than I thought for sure. I was really worried. I mean, it's not going to scale right to any of the other things. It's certainly not going to scale right to the Warthog, but it's looking cool so far. We got this on different sides. Left, right. One of those. Two of those. One, two, three. Two of those. One of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be like a 12 or the last big one I got. 6. That's 12. And a 1 by 8. 1 by 8. 1 by 6. Not sure what that's doing in there, but I'll take that one instead. 2 by 4 tile. And the caramel hinge doohickey. I'm going to assume 1 by 4. This is why I don't have any space. I got stuff mixed all over. 1 by 4 tile. Wow, what weirdness have we got going on here? Caramel on caramel. And then this on the 1 by 3. With a 1 by 2. With a 2 by 6. And then we have this bad boy. This bad boy. This doesn't look quite right, but we're going to try it. It's a little weird to me. Can't wait to see the end result of your paint job though. Rounds. 2 of those. Flips. I'm hoping that's right in that position. Wow, that's going to be pretty precarious. Weakest point right now. Yep. Look at that. Boy, it's going to need some reinforcing. That's going to need some reinforcing. And down here, what have we got? We've got like that, like that. And the same build on the other side. Looking big, looking big. So that's an 8 brick. And that's a 10 brick. There's an 8 brick. And 1x4. I'm going to need some slopes. My kingdom for some slopes. And one of each of these. One of each. And one of those. Where yes, 1, 2, 3. Lots of gray, but where did it go? No, these are the ones I need. Oh, is it black? I'm going to assume it's black and not gray. What, you stupid animal? You know I'm not going to play with you. I think your cat wants to play. You know he screwed up when he brings it to me. What the hell was that? Two of those. And I got a feeling there's that one weird upside downer. So we got that. Okay, let's see. I held it up to some black bricks. It's not a perfect match by any means, but close enough that your eyes won't be drawn to it while on display. I can always BrickLink some trans black ones in the future if I change my mind. What color are they supposed to be? Are they supposed to be trans black? Is that what it is? And, wow, I just noticed how gray my beard is. The actual black cylinders are bloody expensive. I think they were something like 30 a piece. Wow. Oh, yeah. It sucks when they're so rare. See, I mean, that's a line that some people have to learn how to draw early on. Like, if you're going to start collecting, are you going to go backwards and try and get stuff that's long gone? Because that's tough. That's really tough. That's a lot of money for a part. One of my TIE fighters has got one piece that's like 75 bucks. The windshield. If you were to try and acquire just the one part, because really it's only like 2 unique parts on the UCS. Which one is it? The very first UCS TIE fighter, which was actually a TIE Interceptor. I don't know what they called it, but that's what it was. It had a single mold for the front windscreen. Huge hexagonal piece. 75 bucks for that one part. They only used it once and it was in that set. So anyone who has that piece alone, it's because they got it from a broken set, because it appeared nowhere else in LEGO history. Now you can get a knockoff part and pick it up for $2, a buck. But yeah, it's crazy when you start trying to build old sets and you're going after parts that only appeared once or very rarely, and these unique color issues. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal you did there. $275 for the whole thing. That's a nice thing about this hobby. I mean, if you're not trying to sell it, then you can take any cheat you want. I mean, it's yours. It's up on your shelf. Whatever brought you joy, that's the best part. Now, showing it off to other Lego collectors, well, now you're dealing with purists and then people like me who are a little bit more flexible, and then you got some other people who got weird in between feelings on stuff. But I'm not going out of my way to ruin anyone's enjoyment of this hobby. However they find their happiness, I'm pretty cool with. Well, finally, that tail feels a little bit better. Now I can hold it by the tail. Okay, why would they do that? That seems like a weird choice to make. And again, those things barely hold it together. I'm hoping something else is going to be done there, but I doubt it. So here's our build so far. Yeah, this is going to be a fair beastie. Step 11. Oh God, kill me! Where are those parts? Seriously, not even funny. Where are those parts? You see that? You bring these closer, so I start seeing them easier. Slopes. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Some of the stuff is just downright impossible to see right now. There it is. Slopes. Yeah. 21 bricks. Hey, how you doing, 21 bricks? I gotta catch up. You guys are way ahead on me here. Still haven't tried BrickLink. I'm building Plow Coon's fighter tonight. Oh wow, yeah, Plow Coon's fighter. Awesome. I'll tell you the truth, I'm not a big fan of those fighters, and I don't have them all, and I probably won't. Those are the Jedi Starfighters, right? But I've got my fair share, including Plow Coon's. And the reason is he's that wicked looking figure. I wanted the figure, and for whatever reason, it made more sense to get the set at the time. A lot of my decisions have been like that. Just easier sometimes. Got those, each of those. 1x2s. No, that's what I don't have. 2 of those. Okay, that should be good. You're eating chips while building Lego? Oh boy. That's like a no-no. Hey, ask me how many Timbits I got left. I still got almost 50, which means I've eaten over 50. That's just not true. Me and my daughter split that first box. We split that first box, so yeah. But that was definitely a funny auction to get over $20 worth of Timbits out of it. Why like that? I don't know. That could be done better. I know that could be done better. I don't know. If I had choice between chips and ice cream, I'd be all over that ice cream right now. If it wasn't so late, I'd send my daughter out to get ice cream. But I would be a pretty crappy father if I did that right now. God, she'd have to go to the gas station now I think about it. No, Jimmy did not win it again. Jimmy stopped at, I want to say, 75 Timbits. And then Joseph Opera came in at 99. And there was someone in between. Miss Wincott. She came in at 77. I think it was Ray Bork's number. Does that sound right? But John Knox came in at, actually, he didn't just come in at 100. He came in at 101. And I think I posted in the group the photo. I'm holding the one Timbit, and I got the two boxes of Timbits in front of me, and you can see the Lego that he won to the one side. I think he was a little shy, didn't want his photo posted, and that's okay. So I said, you take the photo, and I clearly have no problem being photographed and videoed. But we met for about an hour. It was pretty cool. We were in Tim Hortons so long we had to move seats because technically we were in a wheelchair seating area. Because when he got there before me, he gave me some shoddy directions. He was there for a fair bit before me. Something not right. Something not right. Did I get everything but the slopes? Is it looking like that? I think we got everything but the slopes on that part of the build. Dad needs ice cream now. Well, that's my thing with the emergency juice. My daughter makes iced tea or whatever frozen fruit punches or whatever we got. I call it emergency juice. When Daddy needs something that doesn't taste like water, and she makes me emergency juice. Because at least it's flavored, but this stuff will kill you. Iced tea flavor crystals or whatever they call it in the mix. They're not good for you. None of those things are. Because none of them ever dissolve 100%. I don't care how thin you make the mixture. God, my cat. I swear to God, I see his hair everywhere. Pisses me off. Alright, 2 of these in gray. I need 2 of these in gray. I need a big brick that's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, one of those in 12s. So 21 bricks. What kind of ice cream are you eating? Is it ice milk or is it ice cream? Because you know what? Half that stuff out there is not ice cream. Okay, that's gray. That's black. That's black. So what it's telling me is I probably used the wrong part somewhere, because I know this is coming back to haunt me. So none of those are there. So now I'm going to have to go back and check parts, because I don't have it in gray, and that's clearly gray. La la la, where, oh where could I have screwed up? So this is now where we go back. Okay. So in all likelihood, if it was gray there, it's not, it's black. And that's what I see. Oh, and the joystick. Now, well, to be fair, Legos would not have popped out so easy. So, Ben & Jerry's Strawberry Cheesecake. Okay, I don't like cheesecake much, but you know what, that still sounds like it'd be awesome. So I'm going to give you half points on your ice cream choice there. Half points, my friend. Now, if you had said Cherry Garcia, that's full points. I don't get to eat Ben & Jerry's. I hardly ever see it, and it's very expensive here. Alright, so let's go back to where I should be. I should be here. Reach. I still need you. I'm not looking where I should be looking. And I will make mistakes doing that. 2 of those. 2 of these. And did I move them? I did move them. See what happens? You screw yourself. You screw yourself. I tell you, they keep going straight up with this, and it seems foolish that they're not doing something else to reinforce that. That's poor building technique. And I can say that because I know a lot about poor building technique. So right now, yeah, I mean, see? Nothing is reinforced. Look at that. The whole tail is separate from this. That's not smart technique. It's not strong. And they could... There's a dozen ways that that could have been improved. Get that in there. My wife was supposed to test out some camping equipment in my living room, but she is not doing that. Oh, and I don't have the heart to wake her up. Just to tell her, go sleep. Go sleep on my floor. She's got some sort of mattress or air mattress she needs to test. I don't know when she's going to test it. I said, you got to do it before you go away. You can't. Okay, those are on there. Caramel piece there. By the way, if anyone's watching on Facebook, come join me on YouTube instead, and I can see anything you might be saying, because I don't have Facebook open while I'm broadcasting to Facebook. Only because this is already pretty intense dual broadcasting on my meager little setup. Okay, I don't know why I have these out. I did not use these. So I will put them there for now. Coming along nicely. Still not sure if this should be bent up or anything. I don't think so, but the options are. Seems a little weird to me. Two. Gray, come on. I know we need you. And two caramel colored gigantic pieces. So other than the tail, which I think feels like a bad build right now. I mean, it looks good, but it feels bad. Like it doesn't feel smart. It feels like it's a childish design. Okay. Now I'm stumped. Why would you do that? Why would you build like this? I give up. That seems like a retarded. It's great to have the piece, but it's like, why? Why would you do that? It doesn't seem to make any sense whatsoever. Alright, and now we need these two windscreen type pieces. Another one of those. 5 jumpers. 2 dark gray 2x4s. And some 1x3s. 2 of them. Alright, we're in good shape. Oh, the worst thing in Lego ever. Putting elements like this slapped together. Not smart, not smart. What can you do? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the 8th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the 8th one. Boom. Well, at least that's getting stronger. 5 jumpers there, makes some sense. Alright, so that's together, that's together. And now it's going to go there. Let's hope this gets stronger. Because right now, ooh, boy. Wow. That's what we call stiffy, folks. Ooh. This should not be that hard. They're rounded. That is so weird. Sluban has made some interesting choices replicating Lego elements. I don't think Lego does one with rounded windows like that. That's what we're at so far. Not outrageous on time yet. Okay, yeah. Another brick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a 10 brick. That looks like a 10 brick. 1x6 caramel. One of each of those. One of those really weird ones. 2 of those. I got all the technical terms, people. You'll learn absolutely nothing about Lego by listening to me tonight. If I got anything to say about it. And I do. I promise nothing. Oh my god, I can get more of that same... Straight up, huh? Straight up. I had been procrastinating for like a week and a half from getting this build done. I don't know why. Supposed to start it 2 nights ago. Didn't get to it. 2 more. How are we doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. 5. So that's 10. That's one of those. One of these 8s. 3 2s. 1, 2, 3. 1 slope. 1 caramel slope. And 1x3. Still worried about that tail. That tail scares me. Look at that, whole assembly just came off. Yeah, because it's literally held on by like 1 stud or 2 studs. 2 studs. 3 studs, but still, it's not great. That was not great. Now I'm trying to figure out what is right and what is wrong with this. They put one there like that. The biggest one. Like that. That is an odd choice to make. I know when I put a piece here, it's going to push down. Oh, I did not put the slopes. Where's these slopes? I need 2 of these babies. Oh. Alright, folks. What do you think? Pretty good? I will be right back in 2 minutes. 2. Hello. Woo! Here we go. All right, I am back. Uh-oh. Child slave labor. I said child slave labor. There's an emergency.
You're constantly away.
It's empty. It fell out.
You still have water, you know.
I'm still put out about missing out on that UCS Imperial shuttle. That would have been epic. Someone stole that one at $100. Do you think it was real though? That's the problem. And didn't you say that lady put that stuff back up? I don't know. Hey, some people don't know what they have, and you can get some great deals. Thank you, my dear. When I got that blue UNICEF van, clearly the lady who, I connected with did not realize she was giving me something worth $800. Sorry, what I got for it. Forget, what someone else might have paid for it, which could have been much higher had I been patient. But when I had an opportunity to clean up like that, like driving the Saga, I'd sell it. As well as my investment was $15 or $30, which I borrowed from my wife. And not only did I sell that UNICEF truck, but I got 4 more sales out of that lot. And then the other pieces are now in my wall here. It's like, that was the gift that kept on giving. That was truly my best haul ever. No, she sold it all and then posted more of the collection. It's like, oh. Well, hey, lucky you, since she's posting it on your local whatever and not to the rest of us. Because trust me, it sounds like all the vultures would be jumping on that. That's the kind of person who I'd be visiting, bringing a coffee to, saying, hey, let's go out, I'll buy you McDonald's, let's sit down, try and scoop up everything she's got so it doesn't even get to any of the sales sites. Take it all for myself. Oh, you got the Death Star from her. Sweet. Sweet. Which, well, you don't have to say how much you got the Death Star for. I'm curious, though. Two. I need a brick. You're not a brick, but you're a brick. And one of those. And two of these. That's odd. So far, no labels. 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be a tenner. 1 by 6. One of those. Nope, two of those. I would be tempted to take the instructions later, build this out of gray bricks, military gray, and then improve on this design. I'm liking the space inside, but yeah, some of these flaws are just driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. Oh, dude, that is a horrible piece to put in there now. Because you can't be... I'm not thrilled with these choices. Use Death Star. I don't know, and I'm not going to cheat and look it up or anything. Okay, first question I have is: are all the like is it a relatively 100% complete, and does it have all the figures? Answer me that, and then I'll tell you what I think. Because the figures are a big deal when it comes to that set. Because while I do know how many parts there are in it, the figures are like, you know, I think it's like 150 to 200 bucks to replace. So that's a 6er. Well, I tell you, that tail's definitely gotten a lot more solid. All figures and complete. Well, you know, used. And this is the most current Death Star. Manual, no box. It is the most current Death Star. Then I'd be inclined to say, I want to say 500 used. And that's without me looking anything up. When it comes to used, box is great, but there's a lot of people who just don't give a crap. Once it's open, it's open. Current, okay. Yeah, I think I'll stick to what I said. 500. Wow, this is looking cool. This is looking really cool. That caramel at different angles is looking a lot more red than it should. Okay. 2 reds, 2 of whatever these are, 2 of whatever these are, 1 of whatever these are. I need 1 brick. 400, alright. Now, what did you pay? That's the question. Okay, this is This is a weird choice. I mean, it looks good, but that's a weird choice to put that piece there. So I'm assuming that 400. Oh, you paid 400. Okay, and I guessed 5. So I'm not sure what BrickLink says, but oh, what the hell? Did I do something wrong? No, I did something wrong. That's what it is. I did something wrong. There. Well, that's a good deal. You got it complete. You got all the figures, which, you know, a lot of people have the Death Star, but they're usually missing some or all the figures. So that's great. And that's going to be a heck of a build. Oh, and it's the older one even. Sweet. I do prefer the newer one, but great. And it's the older one. The builds are almost identical, though. So yeah, that's sweet that you got the older one. No, good score, man. Good score. Nothing wrong with coming out ahead on a deal. Well, I just went to the washroom and I realized I got sunburned today on the sides of my face that were clean shaven. I should have been out there with some SPF something or other. Okay. There's something I'm not paying attention to here. Okay, what have I done wrong? No, okay, not wrong yet. It's a simple build, but I'm liking it. For the most part. Did I spell it right? I did spell it right. Good. I guess that's it for that page. Looks good. Two. One of those. 2 bricks. 1 plate. 1. Where is it? Oh, some dum-dums racing his motorcycle. I can hear 1, 2, 3. I missed something. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You and it's supposed to be there. So when do you plan to build the Death Star? Build it tomorrow. I dare you. Bang it out in one session. Did I go backwards? I did go backwards. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, this is not bad with a desert camo kind of scheme, but it should be gray. It should be gray. I don't know. You know what I want? I want Airwolf. I want to build an Airwolf. How did I get so big here? I'm just looking at the video. Alright. Now I'm going to screw with my video. That's been fine. Ooh, bad. They look bigger on that screen than I do on that screen. That's so weird. "27-inch monitor adds 10 pounds. Isn't that what they say? No, maybe. I can hear that dummy coming back. That's when you know your vehicle is loud, when I can hear it 2 blocks away. This is coming up nice. Nice. Propeller. Technic brick. Slope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1x4. 1x6. Nope. Did it wrong. 1x6. 2 slides. 2x8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 10. These round ones. And 1x2s. Oi, look at all this. Look at all this. 1, 2. I almost psyched myself out and thought I made a mistake. And I need another set of these things. Alright, so now I don't have a clue how you're going to put a figure in there. You don't get. Why do they make. Oh, it's. That's frustrating. You have to half disassemble it to put the figure inside. That's how you know it's not Lego, folks. That's exactly how you know it's not Lego. Lego does think that out. Much better. Is it 2 of these 6s? It was 2 of these 6s. I never did get a 1.1 by 3 in there, did I? 2 by 3, sorry. 2 by 3. We're going to assume it's the same. Yes, it was. And I somehow missed it. Missed it, I did. Tell you, strong now. It was critical earlier. Still critical, because there's still some dumb aspects to this build. Aha. But yeah, that's the problem. They're only on there by those studs. That's not what you would call a strong connection. Jumpers are not strong connections. Not with Lego, not with third party, no with Chinese bricks. Wow. Look at that whole thing fall apart. I hope there's one more piece that's going to put all that together. A little bit of resistance to it. It spins. Well, it doesn't spin freely. See, it does not spin freely. It'll turn with that pin there. Well, that's a lot of friction. All right. I've only got 2 parts here left to. Really? Yeah, there's a gray gap. They never. Well, you know what? I'm putting something in there. To me, that's a flaw. I see the plate. I see that. I've been building it out. And they don't put anything in there when. By me putting a piece in there, it would be a better build. So, 2 pieces of something. 2 pieces of something that I can reach. I do need to reorganize this. Alright, let's see. Ooh. So let's put 2 grays in there. Yeah, put 2 gray pieces in there because that's going to improve the build. Since in the previous step, I don't see anything that says put anything in there. And look, now it's got something to grab onto in that back area. That's an improved. Yes, that is much improved. I'm sure it's an oversight on their part. What do you think so far, guys? Pretty good? This is definitely inspiring, though. I want to build a wolf. Are you kidding me? That's how that works? Alright, that is some weird. One caramel. 1. 2 more. 2 of those. And the 2 doors. Alright, so we're going to put this on. I'm going to take the whole thing off again. This would be something you would glue. Like, it's not bad. The clutch is fine, but even if it was Lego, that'd be crap. Best way would be to put Technic through it. Because that piece, ping, you can knock that off. It would be nothing to knock that off. So I'm going to put whatever these are on top first. And see, there's still a gap there. I'm going to put another piece in there because I like to, that's cheap. They're not putting a piece in there. So I'm doing it again. There's no reason not to. But yeah, I'm looking at this gap, and I can see in the next step it's going to get covered. So, where were we? Boom. Another Lego piece. That's 3 Lego pieces I've sacrificed for this. Oh well, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Kind of like the door better that way. They want the studs out. The idea is supposed to slide freely. Kind of cool. Kind of like it. Alright. So the last of those. 2 of those. 2 jumpers. We are in the home stretch. 2, 2, 2. 1. 2, 3. Yeah. So I got that. 2 of these. 1 of those. Did I get the jumpers? I got the jumpers. Okay, so where are we at here? That's going to go all the way down the middle. Oh, strong. Not moving now. That is so weird. Could have been better. Could have been better. Could have been better. So many opportunities there. Missed opportunities. I'm just looking at this now. One of those here. Where's this one going? Alright, so we got this. What's it looking like? Alright. And look, see, I don't even put anyone in those seats. And you're never getting anyone in those seats. You're never getting anyone in those seats. That's incredible. Wow. That is something else. Alright, where are we at here? That's not it. 1 by 2. 2 by 6. 2 of these. 4 of those double height. There we go. And actually took 5. 4 of those. No, not those. 2 of these. Alright, so we're going to put that down. Hoping I got the right one. I don't have a clue. I don't know if that's right or if that's not. I'm going to assume that goes there. I'm going to assume that goes there. Looks cool. Go back one like this. Okay, so whatever I just did was wrong. Oh joy. Now I just broke something. It's good to see that when I do take this apart later to try and fix that issue, I'm going to have problems. So I'm going to assume... That don't look right. Got this. It's got to be at the same... Excuse me. So it's like that. Okay, so it is like this, and it is like that. Then this is like this. And just verified you have all the figures. Well, that kind of pisses me off. She had it advertised as the current one, just verified they have all the figures. I don't know. I got a feeling you got a better deal by getting the older one. No? Different, that it is minor. But clearly, you know, you thought you'd get one thing, you got another, then I understand your feelings, but I think you come out ahead on this one. Am I wrong? I mean, it's a lot of money, especially if it's not what you thought you would get, or if you already had it. If I still had my second Death Star, I'd swap you out for it. If it would make things better, but I sold that one. Didn't make sense for me to keep 2, having 1, 2. Two of these. 2 of these big bad boys. 2 of these camera ones. One of those. 2 of these. See, that is so... I'm just doing it all over the place. I'm going to keep some more of those 2s down. It seems like I'm just going to keep some Lego ones handy. Because they just keep coming up. And I don't like gaps. So, to me, that's a gap. Wow, brother, they did it again. Here's another one. I'm putting more in. That's it. I'm putting more bricks in. And get me a bunch of 2s and a bunch of 1s. Excuse me for a moment while I find them. Because that is just... I keep some more. I got so many of those. That's why those are good. Alright. What am I put? One of these handy. Oh my god, I'm dead. There. Because if that's a gap, I want this to be stronger. And I'll put that in there. So, lots of Lego in this one, folks. Yeah, you know, it's better this way. I definitely feel better knowing that's even more solid than they had intended. Because to me, that's a flaw. It's like someone went through with a computer and started pulling out from the instructions a few pieces they could cheap out on where it wouldn't totally fall apart. It's like, yeah, I get it. But it's like, no, it's okay. You can cheap out. I'll throw in something else. They're hidden. Only people watching my video will see it. But I know it's there. And I know the design's better my way than their way. From what I see in BrickLink, I paid what it's worth. Okay, well, I guess the only thing you got to ask yourself is now, do you make a stink about it with her and say, hey, you misrepresented the set? Yeah, I'm not sure how I would feel about that. I mean, if I'm expecting one thing and I got another, that would bother me no matter what. But I came out ahead. I mean, you come out even, but that's still not the way you want to come out. You want to come out with what you wanted. That's what's proper. For another one of these joysticks. One red. One of those. One of these newfangled hinge doohickeys. 2 of those. 3. 1, 2, 3 of these. No, is it all 4 of these? Oh, there's 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Home stretch, folks. Home stretch. There's a bad boy. Looking good, looking good. Lego, this could have been your money. This could have been your money. Okay, something is weird here. We do this. All right. Oh, I like that hinge. That is neat. All right, now there's one I know is going to come off. There's no way. Oh, actually, the clutch is pretty good there. Hopefully I got that right. Where? Oh, there you go. If I do that, then it's even better. Yes, it is. See? Even better. Okay, this is poor design. All right, where are we now? 1. We got one of these weird pieces. 2 of these. 2 of those. 1 of those. Got the 6 already. I just remember 4. One like that. 2 of these big bad boys. There was 1 of those. Green and red trans. 2 there. Alright, so I'm just going to put that there for now. So we got this. One like that from the looks of it. Green. Red. I love these kind of fender pieces. This is pretty slick looking. I don't know if that's a clone of Lego or one of theirs, but it looks good. Looking. So what's going on there? Something don't feel right. Let me see. That is odd. And I can see what they're going to have me do, and it's not going to look like the photo. It's not. That is funny. The design. I'm going to assume it's like that, but I don't know. Is it down? It is down. My arm's getting tired holding that beast up. One like that, one like this, one like that, another like this, one of each of these, and I need one of those, I need one of those. Two of those, the last two of these, two of these, two of those. I'm guessing extra parts. And then one of those. So I'm curious what you're going to do about your situation there with your Death Star. Call it even. Go after her. What? There are two. Oh, they go up there. Alright. Trying to figure out what I was doing wrong, but I haven't done it wrong yet. Not yet. Still time to do it wrong, though. God damn. I'm gonna kill that freaking cat. So if I do this, here, 1, 2, from that view, that looks a little better. So I have 2 of those in there. Now what I do? 1, 2, 2 of those, 2 of those. See? Well, just because I know it's there, I'm putting 2 of these in there. Generally, it's not too hasty. Let's look here. So we got 1 like that, 1 like that. We got 3. Yeah, I'm going to put 2 in there. 2 more Legos being sacrificed, folks. Because I don't like these holes. It's stronger if I do this. Wow. Well, I can't see my military ones are all blocked right now. That is looking sweet. Little light back there, though. Future improvement. Potential for future improvement. For what are these? Oh, must be these things. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we've got this. Wow, is that stiff? That is very stiff. I don't know if I'm a fan of that, but that is stiff. Put that there. Those up there. I guess they are up there. Kind of made to look like springs. Oh, I was about to say, oh my god, I'm missing 4 of these. No, I'm not. You messaged her, she was arguing with you? Well, what's her argument? She listed it as the new set, which starts with a 7.5, and she gave you the one that starts with 1.0. I got screenshots showing she misrepresented it. I mean, if she was in the group, I would definitely be strong arming it for you, but I know there's not a lot I can do about it right now. Okay. Oh, this is horrible. Please don't tell me this is going to be sitting on 1 stud each. Alright, guess we're putting another piece in there. Another sacrificial Lego piece. Boom. How many Legos had to die for this non-Lego set? God, that is so stiff. This is almost like the tank all over again. And the only way I could fix that is to use a Lego turntable, because this will never loosen up enough. Nope. Never. Never, 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 never. Geez, we're at it again. Well, I'm not sacrificing another one of those. I gotta find another sacrificial piece. Be right back. Boom. I need a black. Why is it so hard? I definitely need to redo this. Shouldn't be as hard to find. Definitely need more Lego. That's what it is. I don't have enough Lego. I think again, these are all black parts. Getting closer. I mean, I can always use those. It's good. It's not the one I was looking for, though. That would be better. Because, I mean, they don't have me put anything there. That's what kills me. Lego, Lego, Lego. You know what? Aha! There's a mistake on my part. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I was flipping out for nothing. My mistake. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these. Oh boy. Look how delicate this is. Not great. That is so not a great method of doing things. So they had me put another one in one of those. Fact. So you think you're going to win on this one? Oh, the inside of that is so weird. Not free spinning, that's for sure. It works, but it's not free spinning. Okay, lots of crap for underneath. Put the other 4 on here before we do that. I guess in the end I did get a Death Star, and I can likely get my money out of it at some point. Wow, was she stubborn? No. Oh man, I'm sorry. Really hate when people do shit things like that. I'm going to have to get me a lot more Lego propellers. Because every time I do something like this, I get inspired. Because even bad sets can teach you shit. Nope, so she's what? She's going to make you eat it? She's not going to help you out there? She's not taking any responsibility? That's what we got so far. This part of the build still feels so freaking naked. It looks like another one where they gypped out on some parts. And nothing I got's going to match it right. Not with this color scheme. Just not going to do. Just not going to do. Let's see. We got 3 pieces here to join shit on the bottom. Seems odd to put them on at the end, but it would have helped at other points. This is all the wheel stuff. And I guess I got 6 wheels here. And you sure she's not in the group, eh? Nowhere where I can reach her. Because if she was, and you get all the screenshots of the before and afters, if I can more or less verify what you got, I'll just run her out of town. Rocky would be cool with that. Okay, that is so weird. So you gotta do the labels by the picture, because at no point do they give you directions while you're building. That's so weird. These wheels, they run smooth. So where are these supposed to go? Now, these would be easy to break. You could feel that. They would not survive a little kid. No way. Heck, they barely survived me. Oh, that sucks, man. I feel for you. There's the wheels. That is so stiff. I mean, it looks great from most angles, or it looks okay from most angles. This just feels like there should be less of it. And everything is typical extra parts nonsense. So there's the build. And there's the stickers, which I can only put on based on this. Oh my goodness, there's so little to help me out here. These people are kidding me. How big is that? That's something else. Yeah, it's one of those things that looked, I mean, here, it's what you're seeing there, the color is not corrected, but against the photo, darker tans, this is more like a light caramel. Looks a little better in the photos, a little bit darker, but, yeah, the desert camo thing. Definitely some slight variations against the photo. Maybe changes they made after the fact, I don't know. No, it looks absolutely nothing like that. Nothing like the movie one, that's for sure. And actually, I got the description Blackhawk from someone else's video of this, where they got it from, I don't know, because as you can see, it doesn't say it anywhere. And I went back and looked through my online stuff, and I didn't see any actual reference to the chopper name, so I'd have to go back and find old Sluban stuff. Oh, I just realized there's a sticker missing. That might have popped off in the book. Or on the dummy who slipped it in there. I don't know. Well, I can only do what I see, right? And at no point was there instructions inside. So that's... well, now I can hold it by the tail here, but this piece of the tail, nothing. It's just jumpers, which, whether it's Lego or Chinese bricks, that alone, to hold a piece like this, that's horrible. I mean, I would do this with the Technic pins for sure. I mean, it's fine, it's on there, it's not going anywhere. You couldn't hold it by this though, the thing would smash in a million pieces. But the tail to the fuselage is great now. It's very swooshable, very swooshable. And I see here this window would be for guys, and I mean, there's a room, you know, space in there. Don't ask me how you'd get the guy in there without ripping the entire top of the chopper off, because that's not coming off easy. They didn't make it easy at all to come off. For me to do any videos with the guys inside, I got to literally rip the top off. Putting them in there like that is easy enough, but yeah, there's definitely some frustration ahead for me if I'm going to put anyone inside. But I think I'm definitely going to try these stickers out. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take... Does it make any sense to take that off? Alright, so I'm going to take that off for now because it's going to be easier to work with. There we go. Well, that's hilarious. The sticker is bigger than the surface I'm putting it onto. So that's going to be tricky. And do the best job I can with the stickers, of course. Close that a bit more, so I'm not dealing with that. Those look like the ones on the door, so that looks like the ones on the front. Very stiff, these stickers. Which isn't a bad thing. They feel thick though. That's pretty good. I accept that. Yeah, and try and relax. Maybe you'll feel better tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, if she's in the groups, give me the name. We can make her life hell. You'll have to give me some of those screenshots, though. Maybe you'll feel better about it in the morning. You have a good night. I mean, I'm done. I'm just putting stickers on. I could do this off camera if I wanted to. Let's see. Let's take that out. Oh man. Big problems. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I guess I gotta do the other side while we're at it. Alright, you have a good one. I'll probably be building something else tomorrow. Maybe something much bigger. It's about time I start tackling some of my big stuff, I think. And I think I'm done all my Chinese stuff with this set. I don't know if I got anything else pending Chinese. Shazam. Okay. United States Army. Which brick are we putting it on? The upper brick. Very thick sticker. Don't know if I like that or hate that. I guess I should do the other one while we're at it. So that's the top brick. Oop. That's pretty good. Just trying to push all that air out. Trying to give this decal a good chance to permanently adhere. Oh, I don't see another star on this side, so I guess I should put it on this side. Where are we at? Between those two studs? Before I push it down, I gotta see if I can straighten it out. That's pretty good. We'll take that. Boom. Just a little bit of tack. Oh, I wouldn't call that a perfect one, but we will take it. Pretty good. Alright. Let's see what we can figure next. So I see keep away on the tail. So nice thing is you can take the whole tail off. Keep away and danger. Now of course they're never smart enough to they never do it. They never do it, because when I put it on the other side it's gonna be wrong. For sure. For sure. Okay, so this is on this piece here. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, I mean, see, that should be flipped the other way. This looks like it's on the tail, so I'm probably going to squeeze it onto the tail. Danger. Come on, fucker. Oh, come on, I don't want that to be stuck. Yeah, we'll treat that as good as it is. Good as it's gonna get. How about that? Well, at least they didn't put stickers across multiple pieces. That's at least a good thing. So it looks like there's definitely a number above. Do you have any idea where that might be? I see the one dot there. No, I got no idea where that could be. They're two different size grill pieces, which I don't know, I could put anywhere. Might probably look good. But let's get these. Let's put this number on. There we go. That's from the top. That's from near the top. Danger, danger. Boom. What's left here? Should be a number. There's a number. Alright, so if we got that, put that back on. Boom. For what I do know, I got this. And it's funny that that one label's gone. I should put this somewhere where I can find it. So that and that I don't have a clue. No clue about. I'm trying to figure this out though. Take these off. What do I need? I need a big piece. Sort of like that. I do like this. I do like this. I can do these reds. And I guess I'll just bend them over or something. They all look like they're too big. Yeah, see, they don't want to bend over. Well, we will make it. We will try. It's too thick. Wow, it's too thick. Well, I can't cut it off. So what I'll do is I have to move this over, try and get as close as I can. So it looks good. Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. That looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a shame that I can't cut that off right. No. So these stickers are just way too freaking thick. And I got no good way to cut them. Oh, we can do that. Just put that on top. And hope for the best. Got you. Got you, mother. Take that off. I'll take that off. I'll take that off. Boy, let's see. I had one more piece and I can't find it. What did I do? Get the find out. Oh, I think that's the first I've hidden a time. First time I've hidden a piece with hidden a sticker with a piece. What's left? Oh, this green shit. Wow, that is so weak. That is such a weak design. Well, let's see what happens. It looks like it's right there. Let's put it about halfway. Well, I mean, that looks pretty reasonable. So like halfway and halfway. Swear to God, this should be a square piece in there. That is not enough of a thing to support that. So I've got that, got that. What's left? What's left? Nothing except for these, which I'm not seeing. I mean, I can absolutely put them somewhere. And one is bigger than the other. And then I have this, which try to see if I can get that. Because if I can, that'd be cool. Ah. I could probably put that somewhere hidden, but I like that there. Alright, what are we going to do with the last two? I think I'm going to put it there, since I don't see a good place for it. And they don't look like they go anywhere. probably go there. But oh shit! Well, that's where that one goes. I wonder if I can fix that. Cool. No, it is big. It is too big. I should go somewhere. So a steady bit more. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Okay. Well. Okay. So. Oh, 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 oh. Well, hopefully. Why does it pop off so much? Oh, there's like literally nothing there, huh? That's horrible. Should be something but there, but alright, so we have that there. Alright, final decal. Good enough. Okay. So, all the stickers are done. We got the figures. Okay, put them back together. There we go. Anyway, I think we're good with this now. Thanks for joining me. And we are